Welcome back, guys. So there's been a slight unforeseen twist to me buying a supercar. So if you may or may not know, my 1968 Pontiac Le Mans is donezo. Link the video here in the description or whatever. Check it out if you want to know what happened and why. So then that led me to start my first supercar search, and there's a few contenders: the C8, the R8, and maybe a Gallardo. And then I had a friend who has a C8, so he let me borrow the car, checked it out, drove it around, took it to my parents' house, uncle's house. Everybody thought it was cool, except it started something. My dad and my uncle both really enjoyed the car to the point where they started looking up C8s to buy for themselves. And here we are a couple weeks later, and my dad's bought a C8. So we're gonna go check it out, but I kind of feel like that takes C8 off my list, because then it would feel like I have two of them, because I mean, it's my dad's, but I'd have access to it more or less. So I don't know, that's not set in stone, but yeah, so we're gonna go check it out for the first time, and it's the first Sunday of the month, so hit up Caffeine and Octane, check out some cars there, yeah, see what happens. There she is. The question is, will they let me drive it? My money's on no. I don't get to drive the Biden-mobile.
Maybe on the way back. Oh, it records like you're doing right now with the camera? It does all that on this.
Not face and stuff. It doesn't do that too.
What's that?
Not like you, right?
What do you mean? I don't.
It can record your speed and G's and stuff.
Yeah, it apparently records. No, it records a camera picture.
Oh, so I didn't know that was.
Oh yeah. So I guess there people are doing it for like lap time and how you drive. You know, trying to improve it. It does all. I just don't know how to do anything because I haven't had time to fiddle with it. My goal was to figure out how to use the radio. You know, find the radio stations and stuff like that. That was where my goal was. Which I was. The high fin, yeah, no, it didn't make a difference to me. I was never really into the high fin one way or the other. Now, have you seen the Biden thing?
Yeah.
I sent it to you. You saw it.
Yeah, both. I saw it before when you sent it to me. I was like, oh, I remember this.
Did you watch the video of it, not just the still shot?
I watched like 10 seconds of it. I didn't listen to him talk.
He mumbles and bubbles around, boom. He goes, I'm going to take this car home and blah, blah, but he says a bunch of stupid shit. You know, it's like, oh my God. But unfortunately, it's like the same car.
I'm surprised they didn't do more orange in here.
A little bit surprised.
Because like I said, you have max customization that you paid for.
Seatbelts could be orange.
Make it all black. Exactly. It could be extreme where it's all orange and black stitching.
The other one that was that looks just like this car that I was chasing in Alabama, it's still available. It's now 80. They just lowered the price. It's like 86 now for that one. Oh, on this car they could have painted the calipers orange, and then they opted to just do it with black.
I mean, orange belt. Imagine you made the logo orange.
Right. You could do those. You're right. The person was less interested in
just a little more to tie it all together. Right. Not that this is bad, but
well, it's definitely
you got everything at your fingertips. Yeah. Make it black. At least we got stitching.
Yeah, you wonder. Yeah. What's weird? It's not orange stitching. It's adrenaline red. Yeah. And this little red right here too. They charge you for orange and yellow 1,000 extra. Yellow, accelerate yellow, and or amplify orange, $1,000 special colored thing or whatever they call it.
I wonder if rapid blue is that way.
It is. Yep. Those are the only three. All the other color stuff they don't have a charge for. So you can see, I ran across a car that had $21,000 of options. That's the highest I've ever seen. It had everything.
It's a third of the car.
Yeah, exactly. It's me of the Countach. There's a little bit of, I'm not sure that the car is much wider. When it sits next to the red vet, you look at the two, it's longer and much wider. You know, that's how the Countach was. Much more wheelbase was wider. My only complaint so far is the turn signal sounds stupid. I mean, I don't need to hear this little, like, it sounds like it's $3, you know, for that unit. It's very cheesy.
What did the Porsche trade for? What did this cost all out?
It was 77 for the car minus the trade. Before you take the trade out.
Oh, they're letting the daily driven Atlanta out. That's why. So you're gonna be here for 5 minutes or so.
Oh, and the white, they're in a line, dude.
Yeah, no, they all meet here to hang out for a bit and then leave at 9 o'clock.
There's a black one right
so
there.
I'm guessing it's like 9:02.
Yeah, but I should be in the line.
You should have came earlier. All right, we made it here. It's absolutely freezing. Picked up this random guy. You remember him? Yep, the homeless guy. Remember from last video? He's the yellow C8 we drove around. So if you haven't seen it, link it here, description, whatever. Check that out. He's heard about Donnie's new purchase, but has not seen it yet. So let's go see what he thinks of it. And it's very windy, so I hope this audio picks up well. If not, I apologize. I like the Stingray.
Color is very nice.
The Amplify Orange. Now you've seen it in person, what do you think?
I think it looks better than in person. Same with yellow.
Yeah.
I would definitely check out those colors in person. Online, they didn't.
I don't know what y'all thinking making me get up in this cold ass weather.
You know, not enjoying this cold weather.
Not at all. So who would have thought I would buy one of these before you?
Yeah.
It was definitely not on the plan.
He's been toying with it for like 2 years
Yeah,
now. I'm gonna
by the
get
time
one.
you finish, it'll be a C9.
Yeah, I know. This is nice though. I do like the orange.
The orange is, I get so many comments.
Here, I guess unlock it for a second.
I'm doing it.
All right, now.
3LT. Oh yeah, it's got the nicer seats. All black. Oh, it's got the suede steering wheel.
And Amplify Red or Adrenaline Red, not is the stitching. It's actually not orange, but
Oh,
you can't really tell.
Yeah, you can't really tell.
Remote start.
Dang. I missed the yellow one.
So you're gonna get a yellow one then, right?
Yeah.
And Kelly will get the pink one. I'll get the R. Of course, you know, casual ad sponsored by me. I'm shameless. What can I say? Say you slap an orange cover on there,
Yeah, I don't
make
know why
it
they
pop.
went with black because they
Because
actually
black,
pay for
I would
black.
say it said on the
Oh,
thing.
you pay for black? It's not.
No,
No, they had the colored engine or whatever the
but
spec is.
this is an option for this car. Is that color black? They put it on there and paid $500
yes.
for it. They could have made it orange.
Again, I'd say $500 get an orange one. It would just
Same with
pop.
the
It'd be
seatbelts.
nice.
They could have made the
Yeah.
seatbelts orange.
That's what pizza is.
Mine had the carbon fiber there. Carbon fiber?
Set in the carbon fiber bucket seats and thinking it was gonna like hug my thighs or something. Like I don't, you weren't there, but when I sat in the Koenigsegg, it's like pushing my knees in. It was so tight, but no, they're really comfortable. I didn't even notice.
I can tell you have a lot more buttons where I had just blank.
Oh, was it?
Like,
It was a 2LT, right?
2LT,
Yeah, I
yeah.
thought so. Yeah.
All right, let's check out the daily driven Atlanta cars.
So the blue cost extra and the yellow cost extra.
The rapid
All
blue.
the other colors are.
We got a couple blue ones. I don't see a yellow or an orange though. Found another orange one, but this one's dirty, so you know, we'll take the win. He's got the black top versus the orange.
So it's a convertible too.
Yeah. You prefer the orange top or the black top?
I like the orange top. He's got the black accents on the back part of it too, which is not on mine. Well, because that's because it's a convertible.
It's convertible.
I think you can option.
Oh sure, I want an R8. Found them all. Daily driven Atlanta's hogging them. You want to give a brother a ride?
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You're gonna beat me. I'm gonna fucking close it. Hold on, we're gonna get a video of this shit, dude. Hey, take a video of this. Ready? Hold on. Ready? Where are my keys?
Nice. Wait, put that back down.
I'll say I've talked to this guy before in the blue and yellow SV. He's a cop that now owns strip clubs. And that's how he made all his money. He was a cop and now owns a bunch of strip clubs.
Oh, I love this coloring.
Oh yeah, no, it's beautiful. It really pops.
Oh, I love this.
It's a crisp blue.
And all the yellow accents.
Well, the camera picks it up. Looks great.
Oh, the yellow accent.
Yep.
Where did you do that?
I forgot too. I have to look up my old video, but
This
it's also, I can't remember, it's like a 101 spec, like it's the only blue and yellow one or something crazy too, a little detail, but
yellow detail.
It's a Vendor SV. So this is the first one ever made of the 500.
oh, nice, damn.
So, and this is the only one that has this color scheme. It's a roadster.
California.
Here we go. What do they want for a rapid blue one?
79.
79.9.
20.
Oh yeah, it is a 20. 20 more 100 miles is low at least.
Low miles.
2020.
Looks like
That was
maybe a 2LT. It has the, I don't know, maybe a 1LT.
Got the Z51.
Was that the Z51?
This is a convertible too.
Look out. Is it? Yeah, it is Z51.
It's missing a lot of buttons in the middle, so it's got to be a 2 or a 1.
It's a 2 because it's got the screen right there, right?
Yeah,
So
it's got. I think it's a 2.
2LT, 20. I think 80's too much.
Yeah, that's
Those were the shot, guys.
I would do a white one, but then
Would
you
you?
got to do the red dipped interior.
Oh yeah,
like where it's like
it's
all
got the red calipers.
Oh yeah, he's sitting in it. Why don't you ask him?
He's got the food on.
I was gonna say he's got food. So for double the price, you could have this one.
Oh, that's how it looks.
Oh, nice.
I've never
Yep.
seen one up.
It's the fastest naturally aspirated engine you can buy.
Woo! It's not you to tell us.
Yeah.
VR Z06.
Subscribe for more car knowledge. See how they got the green stripe down and a little bit on the side of it. So imagine you have an orange stripe or
So
just a little to tie it
the
in.
stripe is very strong in neon. I do like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I sold the Lamborghini, because they wanted 20 grand for the service.
Yeah.
And it was coming due, and I didn't want to pay for it.
Check out this CUDA.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go look at that. That's what we need. I'm guessing that's out of my price range, but I can go for some of that. See, I can replace Le Mans with that.
What? That engine's stupid, man. You can't drive that
I think
road.
you mean fun.
No, you can't drive that anywhere. Man, what do you idle that on a stoplight?
That's why.
Yeah.
You gotta guess.
You have to keep gassing it, it'll stall.
Yeah, throttle body. Yeah, and then
1,000 horsepower twin turbo coming soon. The swivel seats. In your girl.
It's got the Hurst shifter.
Classy.
It's got the Hurst center caps. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's got the Lando top. I hate that.
There you go. That's always nice to see. Carbon fiber.
This is clean. I like that.
Again, it's a good color combo. But I don't know if I can have a gray or orange.
Wow. That's some serious looking
I
engine.
remember a few years ago, F430s were relatively affordable,
80,
and now everything else. So considered it at one point, not anymore, at least not yet.
Well, part of the reason for that is the dollar's worth less every day. So the car's not going up in price. The dollar's worth less.
Only I was born, had a house in 08 Bitcoin, you know. I was born earlier, it's your fault. We're looking at the 308 going down memory lane. Oh wait, that's a Wi-Fi bill. That's not Magnum PI.
Yeah, that's correct. This is exactly the car. I had a 308 GTSI. This is the same car, except it was red. But I looked at a yellow one like this in Fort Lauderdale. Eric and Amanda went to look at it. This was the one that I almost bought, the same color, same exact year. And Eric and Amanda went down to look at it in Fort Lauderdale because he lived in Stewart. And the lady, the saleswoman, gets in the car and they said, we started up, and it was in gear, and she started, almost went through the wall.
Oh.
Almost, she stopped it just, it was inside the showroom, and it almost went through the wall.
Oh, the Dukes of Hazzard remake with the flag. Oh, my man's gonna get canceled. That's what happens when you live in Atlanta. You just gotta be prepared.
Yeah, it'll do it.
what's up, bro?
What's up, dude?
Yeah, we're out with the 4K.
How's
All
it
right.
going? Yep. So my
What's up, guys?
supercar hunt, I drove around in a C8. Somebody loved it so much, he bought one for himself.
Okay, nice.
I bought one last Saturday, guys. Because he's driving around in the yellow one. I said, man, I gotta have one of those.
Excellent. Well, congratulations. What color is yours?
Orange.
Orange. Nice.
So now I can't get one because then it's like having two, you know? So I would drive an R8, but somebody over here. But he likes the stripe going across the top, a black stripe, and this one doesn't have it. Do you guys do that? Because I know you do wheels and stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
As well as like you can powder coat the brakes or whatever to make them orange and stuff. That's what I figured.
Yeah, absolutely.
right.
Definitely make it happen. You want to do like a black stripe?
Yeah, and actually I was looking for an orange one with either a double black stripe or a solid black stripe, and just happened to be the one I ended up with that worked out for me. Doesn't have a stripe on it.
Okay.
And I always thought it looked better with the stripe on it.
Yeah. kind of breaks up all that orange.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a good contrast.
Absolutely.
I've gone through probably 40, 50 cars. So
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've had the Countachs and the Ferraris and all this stuff.
Okay.
And my game was always buy something, run around in it for 2 or 3 years, and sell it for the same or more than I bought it for.
Yep.
And I've done that on almost every single car.
Wow,
and
that's
the way. This is the more modern car that I normally wouldn't buy. But the wife was on board, so
Excellent.
I'm buying
Yeah,
it.
that's great. Out of all the cars, which one has been
Countach.
something? Oh, really?
There's nothing better than the 1989 anniversary Countach.
Okay.
The last year they made it with the big Delta fin, red. Most unbelievable car I've ever driven.
Wow.
You know the worst part about driving that car? I drive around and people try to take pictures of them and because they're not focusing on the road, they're trying to crash into me.
Absolutely.
Because when was the last time you saw one of those driving down the road? It's like
Correct.
never. Very cool car.
Wow, that's amazing.
But again, I can't. I'm not Jay Leno, so I can't keep collecting them. I have to buy one, then sell that, buy a different one. You know. So.
Do you regret selling them?
Well, yeah, but I would have had the next one and the next
Correct,
one.
yeah.
So I used the funds from the first one to buy the next one, and the next one. So I've driven more different cars than most people drive their entire life.
Correct, yeah.
So that was my thing. Is like you say, hey, I had a Pantera, great Pantera, bright orange Pantera, original one owner car. Drove it for 3 or 4 years. Sold it, bought a 65 vet. I had a couple of vets and whatever. So now I just have the 65 with the vet, and we bought his 68 Le Mans convertible. So trying to get the young people
Bringing that one up.
cars.
Yes. Old cars that are modernized, you know, AC, good sound system. And
Well, the tip is every car he buys and then sells is now quadrupled in price 10 years later.
It's
So
true.
just start buying and holding whatever he
Well,
buys
it's the
because
same
he's
thing
got a
happened.
knack for it. He
Yep.
just sells them.
this Lamborghini, the
Yeah.
that was like $1 million something.
He almost bought it
I almost bought it.
before this time,
This
like
time.
10 years ago or whatever.
About 12 years ago, that car was out and about, and I saw it, and I hooked up with a guy who wanted a Diablo, and it was like he wanted like 125, and we were negotiating, and I didn't buy it.
Oh, my
and so
goodness.
now I saw it sell for 1.1 million. But what's interesting is that car, Trump got it, the color, they didn't make that color, that like green or blue.
Bespoke,
He just
yeah.
called the Lamborghini factory and said, I want it in blue, he probably only drove it like twice. He's a big guy. It's a very tight car. But I almost bought that car before it went to 1.1 million. So that
Like
tells
I
you
said,
how, like you say,
he's
But you
he's
would've
got the
sold-
knack
you would've
for
sold it before.
it. He's like Rain Man, but for cars. He takes it like keep it. That's the one.
well, yeah, but I can sit on one car forever, and I've driven 50 different cars.
Yeah, but one just sold for over $1 million. You know.
Yeah, but it got what's the goal? I'm not buying it for an investment. It's something
Oh,
to
you
target
still have
on
fun driving a Diablo, though. You know.
whatever, but that's not me.
It's not fun to kind of buy a car and not drive it just because you don't want to devalue it.
Right, it's,
The mileage.
oh my God, it's
that
got
point,
200
yeah.
miles, and I'm not going to drive my Ford GT around. I'm just going to park it. Well, what the hell? It's not a Hot Wheel. What good is that?
Correct.
Good catching up, dude. Doesn't need your wheels or anything. RTP, baby.
Put on the brake.
Brake, not the gas.
Well, it wouldn't start.
Oh, auto adjusting for me.
Now see the heads-up display.
Oh, weird. Yeah. I thought maybe it'd be on the windshield, but it looks like it's like out
It's
in the.
projected out in the world. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's
No,
really
that
cool.
Definitely did not have that on the other one.
It's
then,
so cool at night.
You can see the RPM gauge. It changed with it.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh.
said. It changes.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's
when you
way
change the
cooler,
modes, it changes the colors of everything. It's really neat.
Every day. Like,
My friend Peter, you've met, who has the silver one, he texted me a couple of days ago and said, to this day, he loves his car more than any other car. He's had like 7 Corvettes, and he said he drives that car everywhere. He loves his C8, and it doesn't even have the C51 package.
First in line. Know what that
Pole
means.
position at trip.
I just see if the orange made it faster than the yellow.
I thought that was a cop.
All right, there you have it, guys. Dad's new C8. So I don't know if that throws a wrench in my plans or not. Let me know what you think of it, of the C8 in general, and then what I should do. See you in the next one.